How many of your friends, maybe family, have left Vermont who can incredibly hard to find housing? And if you find it, it can be hard to secure a job that pays well enough to afford the housing that you find. And if you have kids, the cost of childcare is rising, health insurance isn't getting any cheaper. And Vermont's not the beacon of safety that it used to be either. It feels like some parts of Vermont have never been more dangerous. What happened to our state? Well, 20 years of Vermont Democrat Party rule has brought in an era that has championed the state's authoritarians, lawlessness, and even contempt for the working class, especially in rural parts of Vermont. But even many Republicans feel like our side hasn't really provided a solid alternative. Well, this week is your opportunity to change that. We have had some great people representing us in Montpelier on the Republican Party side. The problem is we just haven't had enough of them. Usually it's because Republicans are very skilled, competent, capable people who place an incredible value on spending time with their families. And frankly, they can make a lot more money, have a lot less hassle by staying in the private sector. That means that some of the best, most honest people that we need as part of our party are also the ones who never get involved in politics. Unless we get more people involved who care about changing the direction of the state, Vermont Democrats are going to steamroll their way into another supermajority that's going to continue to ignore the mandate that voters gave to Republican governor. That's why I'm working to build a new team among Vermont Republicans that can help us recruit and support candidates that can bring balance to our state and prosperity to our people. And you might be just the kind of person we need to join our efforts. We need to rebuild the Vermont Republican Party from the bottom up. This coming week, many of our town committees will hold their organizing caucuses. This process will select the party leaders at the local level. If you feel like maybe the party hasn't represented you well in the past, now is the time to get involved yourself and help change that. The party belongs to the people. There are four basic characteristics that I'm looking for. We try to expand and grow our team and encourage new people to join the effort and help us move in the right direction. First, we need party members who can cooperate with a range of people that have different personalities and perspectives, but still want to accomplish the same goal of winning elections. Republicans make room for disagreement on some issues, and that's because our party is a avid defender and protector of free speech and the free exchange of ideas that allow us to think through different policy positions to do what's right for Vermonters and stay true to our values. For Republicans to be successful in 2024, we need to work as a team. And that means we need team players that can cooperate with each other instead of dividing people into separate camps. Second thing we need are members who are teachable. Politics in the 21st century has been constantly changing. We need people who either have good communication or technical skills, or people who are willing to learn and broaden their own skill set. We don't do things that we've never done before, we're going to keep getting the same results that we've always had. For Republicans to be successful in 2024, it's going to take a greater number of people learning to do things like make phone calls, knock on doors, other new innovative outreach efforts that they've never done before. Third thing I'm looking for is we need people who are community oriented. Successful political organizations are engaged in their local community. They put people in that community first, and they seek to understand and address the issues. We're going to attract and support candidates that will win a majority in their community. It would help if local Republican committee members either had strong existing connections to their community or are willing to help go out and develop. Fourth, we need more people who can stay positive even in very difficult circumstances. The world is already saturated with too many people that seem to do nothing but tear others down and look for every opportunity to play the victim, make excuses, or look for a reason to get upset or offended about something. Plenty of people are already mad about tomorrow. They just haven't quite figured out why. What we need instead are more of our members who can stay focused on supporting and encouraging the positive aspects of the vision that Republicans have to reshape our state, make Vermont more affordable, more accountable to its people, and more flexible. We rebuild the party from the bottom up with members who are cooperative, teachable, community-oriented, and positive. We can begin to make the necessary adjustments to create a party organization that can work together to attract and support the high-quality candidates that we need to win more elections in 2024 and change the balance of power in Montpelier. First step is to get involved at the local level. For folks who know they can or don't want to run for office, the next best way to make a positive impact and change for the better in our state is to join a local town or county committee. Help us recruit and support candidates who will run to better represent you and your neighbors in your district. Many of our town committees are meeting Tuesday night. Start organizing now for the 2024 election. You can check our website for details, vtgop.org, and see if your town is already listed. Many of our towns have vibrant, active groups that meet regularly, thanks to some of their strong leaders. Others have leaders who have put in many years of service to the party and are looking for someone to pass the baton to, who can bring the same energy that they had 10, 15, sometimes 20 years ago. In other cases, we may not even have a committee organized now. So if your town already has a caucus scheduled, all you need to do is show up. If you don't have one scheduled on the website, contact us and we can have somebody reach out to you and help you get started on the process to get your town organized. But even if you miss out this week on the organization at the town level, there will be another opportunity in October to connect with Republicans at the county level. And then make sure you put on your calendar to join us at our state committee reorganization on November 4th. So please come join us and be a part of the change you want to see